Big Neff swingers.
Biggest Neff.
Anyway, swingers, you missed it while we were off screen. So I didn't realize we stopped recording, even though I said we'd talk about something next time and then stopped recording. But we looked at Kel, what's his nuts' armor,
Ula Keldroma.
who is supposedly a dark side user, right?
Yeah.
Restricted to Jedi. I think it. Well,
But
maybe that's just the character class. Like maybe like if you're on the bad guy side. I don't think it said restricted to dark side, so maybe. Or restricted to light side, so maybe you can wear it. But
Is there news?
it's clear.
Thank you.
you're given the opportunity to murder that thing and them.
Yes.
I like that. That is my favorite. Gets you lots of experience, and you still get the dark side points for it.
I got the light side points for this, though.
But if I were to do it, I'd be going for.
Yes,
Ne-
if you were a dweeb weasel.
You're just mad that I'm cooler than you are.
Mm-mm. I'm eat cracker.
You eat cracker? Is
Yeah.
that what you said?
Yeah.
Because that's not what it sounded like. It sounded like you said, I meet Gracker. I'm like, who the hell is Gracker?
Listen here, you grackle.
I'm calling you a goat.
You
goat. But not like the complimentary form of goat.
I'm
Mm.
honestly so high level at this point.
You're
I'm-
only level 17. You get Force Storm next level.
I do, and I probably will be choosing that over anything else.
I assume you were going to max level by the time the game is over.
Oh yeah, I might even do it by the end of Korriban. At the rate I'm going.
That's a little iffy. Hey look, they're digging your grave.
It's not my grave. I'm gonna talk to this guy, Galen Lore.
What a fun name.
He's gonna tell me about Ajunta Paul.
Who the hell is Junta Paul? Junta Paul?
He's a dark Jedi. One of the first great Sith Lords. He rebelled against the Jedi Masters and led the way for the rest of us that followed.
So
His
he's the one who
runes
met
claim-
the Sitari?
Yeah. His sword, Ajunta called, has been,
Swingers, it's very funny to me that there are Sith archaeologists. Like, the way they're portrayed, like, it almost feels like they shouldn't be, but for other reasons of the way they're portrayed, it's no fucking surprise at all that they totally are.
I mean, Sidious could be considered an archaeologist, but really
Exactly.
he dead people do it for him.
I have people to do that for me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in the Sith temple, or...
I'm in
No.
a tomb.
Oh, so now you're playing as Lara.
I am a Tomb Raider, yes.
Her tits are better than yours, not gonna lie.
Yes, but my quads are better.
I don't know if I agree with that statement. Dire Tukata.
What?
It,
Force lightning didn't do shit?
you didn't use Force Lightning.
I tried.
Your lightning did. There was no lightning even on the screen, Seth.
It said saved.
I don't think you used lightning. I think you used a different.
Watch.
Let's see.
Nope, that worked.
Huh.
Go back, Dimitri, and see if I actually tried to use Force lightning like I'm pretty sure I did. Also, is there a corpse up here?
I did not see. There is, but
That's a Sith soldier. What the fuck is a soldier doing down here?
hey, look! I found a corpse. Demolition sensor. I assume those are good for grenades.
Oh, hello. You want
Hi.
to take care of this, Canderous?
How are ya?
Jesus, Canderous.
Fucking two-shotted.
Why do I ever run him without...
A sword?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Because you're bad at the game. I think...
Switch to give items.
Do you have to give it, like, a key to get through?
No, a bomb.
Oh, okay. Can you use the mine?
I'm gonna try a plasma grenade.
Those are the good ones.
Well, they're not as good as thermal detonators,
Oh.
of which I have 2.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough.
And kablam. And it's gonna wake up those drobits.
who are gonna somehow get to your side of the path.
They're gonna shoot at me, but they're not really gonna succeed otherwise.
Okay.
And I have Destroy Droid here, so I might as well just spam the bejesus out of it.
Yeah, you might as well.
I mean,
Yeah, that's working pretty well, even. In fact, you just got double.
ooh baby, a double!
And... Man, it's good to finally have fucking force power. Like,
Unlimited power.
well, not unlimited, but like,
What's this lever do?
a useful
Oh.
fucking amount. Did you hit the lever?
I think it drops rocks. Yeah. It's fine, they're fine.
It says gonna walk through the grenade.
I think this is actually the end of the tomb. Yep.
Is this the one where you're looking for... This isn't the one where you get the sword from, is it? This is for
No,
others?
this is the one I get the sword from.
Holy shit, this guy's been talking about how hard they've been... How difficult they've been... How much difficulty they've been having trying to find this sword. And some fucking noob walks in the temple he's standing right in front of and picks it up.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna talk to a Junta Paul. Because his ghostly ghost is gonna be here.
Does his ghost give you the sword?
No.
Then how do you get his sword?
Am I disturbed again? A human.
Analysis.
Gotta love.
He wears glasses. Do you remember me?
Are you a Junta Paul? I had a name once, yes. So, how did you fall? Blah, blah, blah. The Sith fled. I feel sorry for you. Fine, I'll take it.
So wait,
Heart of Fright hearkens night and silences light.
okay.
So I have to read the descriptions of the swords.
And place it on the statue.
Yeah. I believe it's the silver lined sword, but we're gonna...
Actually read the...
It's either the silver sword or the notched sword, I think.
So you don't get to keep his sword.
No. Silver lined sword. This blade is long, straight, and sparkles with a silver glow that becomes brighter as the hilt is touched. It is quite warm and almost appears as the blade becomes light. Yeah, hot. Once it is equipped, such a fiery weapon would be devastating against an unarmed opponent.
It's not this one.
Vibro sword. Like most vibro blades, this dim humming, once it's activated, it shimmers a deep blue colored force field, and its hilt is black of charcoal. A single insignia upon the hilt shows a red, baleful eye,
Okay.
and the notched steel sword. This blade is an ebony black notched along its length, given to give it a cruel and jagged appearance. There's a strange visual effect upon the sword, which makes it seem as if shadow pulse and ebb along its surface. It's very cool to the touch.
It's definitely this one.
Yeah, but we're gonna save just in case I'm wrong.
So what happens if you get it wrong?
I think you have to fight some beasts. I don't think you actually necessarily die.
Can you, if you get it wrong, can you keep all three swords?
I think so.
Dude, then why would we...
Yes, it was the not steel sword.
I would
Now
try
we're
and-
gonna talk to a Junta Paul again, and I'm gonna try and turn him back to the light.
Why?
There's no need to remain here, is there? You can return to the light side and end your torment. Persuade. I
Yeah.
just killed a Force Ghost.
Okay, well, let's see what your light side points are now, because... Wow, that did not do a whole lot.
Tiddlywinks, really.
I'd tiddle your winks, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna get confronted, by the way, by that loser.
Yeah?
So, the spineless worm actually made it through.
Okay.
Shardan, what do you want? Shart Ann. And lose an arm, meatbag.
True. What story? Oh, I cannot wait for this nerd to die.
Just let me get it out. Give him the
Give
silver.
him the vibroblade.
I'm going to laugh my tits off when he... I'm not going back in just yet, I think.
Going back in where?
Because he's going to give that blade to Uthar. And Uthar's going to fucking kill him.
That's hilarious. Can I take?
Yeah. Actually, I'll go in. I'll go back in now, just so I can flex on this loser.
Doesn't matter which sword you give him. Does Uthar kill him either way?
As long as Uthar receives the wrong sword. You know?
Mm-hmm. So you actually got to keep all 3 blades.
No, I didn't get to keep one.
Well, yeah.
I could have if I
But
killed
my
the
point
fucker.
is, I thought you were going to leave one behind if you got it right.
No, I was actively told to figure it out by placing it in the statue. And take it out. I can't believe I told an ancient Sith Lord to just get over it.
Some people just need to get over it, swingers.
It was quite funny. Also, why in episode 9 did they need to create Exegol when Korriban already existed?
Seth, if we want to talk about episode 9, we can talk about episode 9. I had a thought earlier. Episode 9, Seth, is just watered down rehashes of old canon shit. So, like, I don't know what you expected. And dead.
Honestly, kind of done worse. Like, I never really liked the Palpatine rebirth thing.
Or the Palpatine son thing.
Yeah.
Although in old canon, his son was a Triclops. And also hated him, but they got a fake son for him that was also a Triclops. But his eye was on the opposite side. I want to say old canon truth that was on the back of his head, where fake son's third eye was on the front.
I don't remember off the top of my head.
But yeah, it's just funny to me that they both, in old canon and new canon, Palpatine had a son that hated him. Although I believe
In new canon, he's just a clone rather than an actual son.
yeah, but they still called him son anyways.
They sure did.
He was that guy was the Boba to Palpatine's Jango.
They really did both Boba and Jango kind of dirty in canon, though.
I mean, Seth, that fits canon though for at least Boba Fett. Goes out like a bitch.
Apparently, George Lucas wanted him to go out like a warrior, but then he's like, but you know what would be funny? Which is like the most George Lucas thing I've ever heard, I think.
It is pretty funny.
You should be careful. There's an assassin droid.
So, who gives a shit about an assassin droid?
Sure.
You're about... So you have to go through every single temple, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before they let you into the other, the one with the star map?
Mm-hmm. So this is the tomb of Marker Ragnos, who some people argue is the most powerful Sith Lord of all time.
Wow. These assassin droids really are terrifying, aren't they?
Super. I'm struggling so hard with them.
Why do people think that this guy's the most powerful Sith Lord of all time instead of Vitiate or, Palpatine?
Because he's the guy who trained Vitiate and chose Vitiate to be his successor, even though he actually chose Naga Sadow to be his successor, like posthumously. He showed up at his own funeral and was like, alright, I'm gonna watch 2 of you fight, and the winner will be my successor.
And so Naga Sadow beat Vitiate?
Not Vitiate. Vitiate was in the shadows the whole time. I kind of hate the Old Republic storyline because
So-
it just takes established Legends canon and shits on it.
So here's my question, Seth. Who killed this guy?
He died of old age.
A Sith that died of old age?
Yeah,
Oh, there's a strong argument that he's the most powerful Sith of all time, actually.
or at least I think he died of old age.
Like, I'm
He was
not...
a Sith sorcerer, as they called him, which is kind of funny to me, because like everyone's like, no, Tula Cord, because he was the greatest Sith duelist of all time, or Marker Ragnos, because he was the greatest Sith sorcerer, or Vitiate, because he was just the most learned in the dark side. I'm like, Palpatine was all of those things.
Yeah. Palpatine was all of those things.
Move, 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 move.
Okay, but how do you get the bomb to go off?
It should go off on its own.
Maybe you have to place it closer. I don't know how...
Rich plasma mine, maybe?
I have no idea how I figured out how to get through those doors as a dumb kid.
They're supposed to just open. Unless I missed a lever.
Because if you have to bomb it, right? Like... Maybe you just missed an opponent and have to kill them all. How did you miss an opponent, though? What? You said you're getting... What is shooting you?
I don't know.
Where the fuck did that guy come from?
I don't know.
Was it hiding behind a pillar the whole time? Like,
Must
what the
have
hell?
been. Alright, so this is the corpse I just opened up, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go all the way down, make sure there's nothing else here. And,
Why don't we reopen that corpse just to be on the safe side?
nothing in it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I'm pretty sure I actually get, ambushed by this murder bot.
Wait, those weren't the murder bots you were fighting already?
I think there's another bigger murder bot.
A big boy bot?
Yeah.
Okay. Your own minds don't go off on you, right?
Yeah. They do.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he's got murder bot buddies. Force killer destroy droid.
Yep.
Resisted, but still did a good amount of damage.
I did not mean to do this.
You didn't mean to do what? You didn't mean to do what?
Switch characters.
Oh, to Canderous?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might lose this one.
I think I have to switch to Force Lightning here.
Why?
I think it'll do more damage.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe if you die and Canderous dies, because they're all droids then, HK-47 gets to live and can just leave. You know?
Well, no, we won.
Okay, yeah, you did.
That was, good lord, I'm a tanky bitch. Also, having my shields up kind of helped, because this shield's absurdly good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I believe it. And... Come on, just kill it, Seth. Just kill it. There you go.
I didn't even get the kill. Canderous did. Fucking bastard.
Yeah, because apparently they needed to send a man to do the job, Seth.
You know, Canderous is the one who said that I was the only one who could best him. And by him, I mean the Mandalorians.
I was gonna say, I think Canderous could take Malik in a fight.
I honestly kind of think that too. Like, people often incorrectly compare Revan's power to Vader's, because like Vader is in a class of his own in that regard. He's more powerful than most ancient Sith, if
Yeah.
not all of them. Which
Locked.
people ain't fucking locked now.
Now, how do you leave?
I opened the door.
Okay,
How
well, we
is-
can open that door.
How is HK more evil than Canderous?
Because HK was created by Revan for evil purposes, remember?
Mm-hmm.